That's all you have to go on at that point. And the idea of getting back out there and just washing that taste out of your mouth has got to be appealing. As Coby Bryant putting on the headsets as we speak.
This is the more responsible guy here. They couldn't find Reek Woolen. He was supposed to come down and be with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And what's the matter with him?
No telling where he is, honestly. He's too busy worried about 2K.
Well, it's good to have you in here, man. We appreciate you coming by.
Yep.
What's this week been like? Because, we're talking a lot about game one. It's all we have to go on is game one, and it didn't go the way anybody wanted. Now that you've had a couple days to digest it, what's the mood? What's your assessment of what happened in that game?
Just bottom line, we weren't executing, as we were capable of. But, part of football, things happen. And this is going to be a true testimony of our team, how we bounce back, which I know that we are. We have great leaders. Just go out and play our ball, just have fun, let loose, and just go out there and dominate.
Hey, Coby, did you have an idea of what your rep count was going to be going into the game? And just it looked like you're out there quite a bit. But what did you kind of know what the deal was going in?
I knew I was going to be playing nickel and dime, but honestly, I was having fun myself. Not just disregard the score. Obviously we always want to win, but I was just playing football. I really didn't care about the rep count, or anything. I was healthy. I came out a little sore, which is usual, but I felt pretty good. And I was unaware of the rep count until after the game.
Yeah, because, there was, Bobby, Tariq. Are we calling him Reek now? Just Reek or Tariq?
Reek is cool. I call him Reek, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to call him that.
I think he's official now.
Yeah. But Love, Diggs, but you were the next, you had the second most reps of anybody.
Yeah.
So you just had fun out there. I mean, I know it's tough to say that because we lost and everything, but football should be fun, right?
100%. Definitely. Just having the opportunity to play this game, this is what I always dreamed of. So, like I said, disregard the score. Obviously, I'm a huge competitor. I want to win, but just have fun. That's the bottom line.
That's awesome that you have that perspective at a young age.
Yeah.
You'll appreciate that later because there's lots of times I go, I wish I would have had more fun and appreciate it. So good for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Something we've been talking about and other people around the league have talked about is preseason and how much time starters play and don't play and feeling like, well, that's leading to either injuries or sloppy play in the first week or two. Right. Where are you at? Would you, if it were up to you, coach said you can play as much as you want in preseason or as little as you want, what would you do?
Me personally, when I get older, I definitely probably will just maybe get a series or two, just to get that game experience going. But there's guys like Bobby, Quandre, who've played a ton of ball, who've done, who haven't played in preseason or anything like that. So those type of guys, I can understand where they come from. They're vets. But, me personally, I feel like I would definitely probably get, a few series just to, like I said, just to get my feet warm. And, that way I'm going into the first game, know what to expect and be ready.
Do you feel like your body gets ready with that hitting, with that, you can't simulate it in practice the way you can in the game?
Yeah, 100%. Coach Hurt always says, callous your body. Obviously we don't physically hit and practice as much, it's the pros, but that way that's what the preseason for. You go out there, treat it as a game. It is a game, and then that way you're prepared for week one.
Yeah, I wonder if it seemed like there was lots of surprises, but the thing is, if you'd have won the game, nobody would have been questioning it. So yeah, but so I think, Coby, what's wrong in the NFL right now is that people can run crossing patterns without the fear of getting blown up.
Right.
So I feel like somebody needs to be the designated, okay, I'm going to get fined, maybe have everybody chip in and just splatter a crosser.
Are you nominating Coby?
I think it should be you.
I'm all for the physicality and everything. I'm with it, but I'm gonna make sure Bobby or somebody pays the fine. So, we're good.
I'll donate some money. I mean, it would be based on a percentage thing. I don't make it fun. No, but seriously, I do feel that way. In a lot of those crossing patterns the other day, I think Bobby had a pretty good hit on a guy, but you can't just lay the guy out. Right. And I feel like the quarterbacks know that that's the case now, and so 100%. They just keep. Well, anyway, I don't want to do any. I'm not going to suggest anything.
You're trying to talk him into it.
I don't want to get him in trouble, but I do feel like you feel like that needs to kind of happen.
Yeah, definitely. for me, I've always been, growing up on it, like just having your presence be felt, from snap number one. Whether it's for me getting blocked by a receiver, I definitely want my presence to be felt. Like you're not gonna block me. That's just a mentality that we all have. Regardless of game one. One game doesn't define who we are. There's plenty of teams who've had a great season, and had games like that. Like I said, this is a true testimony of how we're gonna respond. Sometimes we need that, and that's not just in football, but in life as well too. And I think we're gonna do just fine.
You're a physical player.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you not to be that guy where he's talking about somebody's coming across the middle? Your instincts are probably telling you take his head off.
Definitely. It's tough, especially with me being right there in the box. It's definitely tough, but you got to be smart too. Not just protecting the other player, but protecting yourself as well too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's funny. I think you were the Jim Thorpe Award winner coming out of college, and I just thought about you as a coverage guy. But you're physical, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you had four forced fumbles.
Right.
Nobody pumps up that stat enough.
Yeah.
That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Man. Especially like it's one thing getting an interception. That's great,
Right.
but like you're punishing somebody and they're coughing the ball up. That's a better takeaway.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just a football player. I can play anywhere. Corner, nickel, safety. When I first started playing football, I've played safety. I didn't play corner up until probably like my last year of high school. So I was kind of raw going into college learning it. And then I played safety a little bit in college. And then Coach Fickle moved me to corner just because of my athleticism. And then so I've kind of been teetering back and forth between safety and corner. And then they asked me to play nickel here, so I could play anywhere. I'm just a football player.
That's great for your career, man.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about we were playing some cuts from DK, and he's talking about people. He's a target. People want to try to get under his skin and get him to react.
Yeah.
As a defensive back, and you got a receiver on the other side that can be had. Are you going to push that button? Are you looking at him going, I'm going to get under this guy's skin and get him out of his game?
Me, I'm not really a talker unless I'm, just in the mood to, do it. For me, I've always just let my physicality do the talking, and then that's just how I like my presence to be felt. I don't try to. It may be times where I will try to get in somebody's head, but for the most part, I'm just out there just trying to be, mentally and physically, wear them down. So.
Yeah, it kind of tires you out too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All that talking.
definitely.
They're giving us the rap sign. I guess you got to go. Whose
Uh-huh.
motorcycle helmet is that out there? That's not yours.
I think that might be Chris.
Is that Chris's?
Yeah,
all right,
Chris.
I didn't know Chris. I didn't know Chris was a rider. We're gonna have to talk later.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming by, man. Always good to talk to you. Thanks so much, and best of luck this weekend.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Coby.
There you go. There's Coby Bryant of your Seattle Seahawks spending a few minutes with us here.